shall come to thee, O Israel. Shine.
For the last few years, I was privileged enough to be able to teach drama, but film has always been my passion, and we were able this year to start a film program. So what you are about to see is the first...
Intelligent boy, he's very smart, yes. Do they still have the prize turkey hanging in the window up there? Oh, he is so smart, pleasant boy.
What?
Please, go and buy it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, bring it here and I'll give you a shilling. Bring it here in less than 5 minutes and I'll give you half a crown.
What?
Yes, indeed. It's a very smart boy. Now go and get it. Go get him right in the mall. Oh, yes. I'll give it to Bob Cratchit. Yes. But he can't know who gives it to him. No, he can't. Because it's me. Oh, yes. But it's twice the size of Tiny Tim. That is a big turkey. Yes! No. Oh, how do you do? Oh, how was your fundraising yesterday? Yes. Oh, and a Merry Christmas.
Mr. Scrooge!
Yes, that is my name, but I fear it is unpleasant to you. Allow me to ask my pardon, and in Christmas spirit.
Lord bless me! Mr. Scrooge, are you serious?
And not a farthing less.
I don't know what to say.
Please, don't say anything. Just come and see me. Will you come and see me?
We will.
God bless you, both of you. Yes, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, one way, yes. Hello! Aren't you going to introduce me to your family?
Oh, yes. I'm very sorry, sir.
Yes, you are. I think you are, yes. Tiny Tim, this must be him. Yes, there's something I must talk to you about.
I'm sorry for taking the day off.
I would like to raise your salary to better help your family. And we will talk about this tomorrow when you come in.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Scrooge. Thank you so much.
No, it's Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Bob, my little fellow. Oh, Fred!
Why, bless my soul. Who's that?
It is I, your Uncle Scrooge. I was on my way to your house for dinner. If I am still invited to dinner, that is.
Scrooge stayed more than true to his word.
He did all this and much more. And from Tiny Tim, who did not die, he became like a second father.
He became as good a man, as good a friend, and as good a master. And so, as Tiny Tim observed, it was always said of him that he knew how to keep Christmas well. May that be truly said of us, and God bless us, everyone!
coming tonight, and I hope you enjoyed the show. And one more thing. All of us at the cast of A Christmas Carol would like to thank, in as much joy and happiness as we can, our director, Terry Eisen. Give us a hand. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Okay. Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Tidings giving to you and your friends. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you, everyone.
Went wrong, but the finished product is a beautiful product, and it is a movie to challenge your view on the Christmas season. It is only 6.5 minutes long, and we are very proud of it. These guys standing next to me worked very hard putting this film together. We were all over the Inland Empire, from San Bernardino to Redlands to Riverside, and all over the computer for hours and hours and hours and hours. So, I'm going to have these guys sit back down, and we're going to get this show started.
Christmas to me is being thankful for all that you've been given and being willing to give back to people who don't have everything that you're lucky enough to have.
Well, for me, I guess when the angel Gabriel, I guess it begins way before the manger. When the angel Gabriel came to Mary and greeted her and called her favored one. And she was perplexed, the Bible says. And I think a lot of people are perplexed when you ask that question, what's the true meaning of Christmas? And you get, family and friends and presents. But I think the true meaning of Christmas for me is the birth of Christ, is what happened over 2,000 years ago, and what that does for us now. It builds that bridge from us to God through His Son coming in the flesh, and everything that goes along with that is family and friends and sharing and all that, but it does begin in the cradle that leads to ultimately the cross.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
He and Marley had been partners for I don't know how many years. This is no doubt that Marley was dead. This must be distinctly understood, or else nothing good can come out of this story in which I am about to relate. Scrooge himself was a squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scrapping, clutching, covetous old sinner.
Nobody ever stopped him in the street to say, "My dear Scrooge, how are you? When will you come to see me?" Even the blindsman's dogs appeared to know him, and when they saw him coming, would wag their tails and tuck their owners into doorways, as though they were saying, "Being blind is better than being an evil-eyed dark master."
What the very thing he liked, to edge his way along the crowded pathways of life, warning all human sympathy to keep its distance. So in all the good days of the year, on Christmas Eve, Scrooge sat busy at his counting house. The door of his counting house was wide open, so that he may keep an eye upon his clerk, who was copying letters.
Mr. Scrooge, it's so cold in here. May I put some more coals in the fire?
Of course you may not. That will affect my operating expense.
Merry Christmas, Uncle. God be with you.
Humbug!
Christmas, Uncle. You don't mean that, I'm sure.
I do. Christmas. What right have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Come then. What right have you to be dismal? You're certainly rich enough.
Let me keep Christmas in my own way.
Keep it, but you don't.
Let me leave it alone then.
But I am sure that I've always thought of Christmas time, when it has come around, as a good time. A kind, forgiving, charitable time. The only time of year I know when men and women seem to open their hearts freely. Therefore, Uncle, though it has never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe it has done me good. So I say, God bless it.
You're quite a powerful speaker, sir. I wonder why you don't go into Parliament.
Don't be mad, Uncle. Come, dine with us tomorrow.
Humbug!
But Uncle, why?
Good afternoon.
I want nothing from you. I ask something of you. Why can't we just be friends?
Good afternoon.
I'm sorry, Uncle, with all my heart. I have made a commitment to Christmas, and I will keep my Christmas joy to the end. So Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Good afternoon!
And a Happy New Year!
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Do I have the pleasure of addressing Mr. Marley or Mr. Scrooge?
Mr. Marley has been dead for several years now. He died this very night.
At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge is more than usually necessary, which makes some slight provision for the poor and needy. Many thousands are here common necessities. Hundreds of thousands are not in common comfort, sir. We choose this time of year because it is a time, above all others, when the needs are keenly felt. So what shall I put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to be anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. Since you asked me what I wish, madam, this is my answer. I don't make myself merry at Christmas, and I can't afford to make idle people merry as well. Now, if you'll excuse me, good afternoon. Cratchit.
Oh look! Carolers!
Get this filth away from my windows now!
You guys, you must leave, now.
And good riddance! Disgusting noise. And I suppose you'll want the whole day tomorrow.
If it's quite convenient, sir.
It's not convenient, and it's not fair. But you don't think me ill-used for paying a day's wage for no work.
It's only once a year.
Quite an excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. But you shall have it. Be here all the earlier next morning.
Then made his way home, and as he walked along the cold, stony streets,
There were still a few beggars, reaching with their unclean hands, in the hopes of getting a coin or two, before the end of this merry eve.
wreaths were hung on most doors, so as to bring the light of the holiday to all who passed.
Scrooge saw nothing of it. The only thought on his mind was a warm fire and a soft bed. But he had no inkling of the events that were set to occur that very night.
Ebenezer Scrooge!
Humbug! Yes. Humbug still! I won't believe it. How now? What do you want with me?
Much.
Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
Who were you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
You don't believe in me. I don't think so.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Because you may be an undigested bit of beef, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of underdone potato. But I see that you are more grave than gravy.
Silence!
Mercy! Why do you trouble me?
It is required of every man that the spirit within him should walk abroad among his fellow men. If that spirit goes not forth in life, it is condemned to do so after death. If things aren't changed, this shall be your fate, doomed to wander the world. Oh, woe is me! I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it link by link, and yard by yard. I made it of my own free will, and of my own free will I wore it. Is its pattern strange to you? Would you know the weight and length of the strong chains which you bear yourself? It's a very heavy chain. At this time of year I suffer most. Why did I walk through crowds of fellow beings with my eyes turned down, and never raise them to that blessed star which led the wise men to an abode, where their noble homes which its light was conducted?
Jacob. Oh, Jacob Marley. Speak comfort to me, Jacob.
I have none to give, Ebenezer Scrooge. I can tell you no more.
You were always a good friend to me, Jacob.
Hear me! My time is nearly gone. You'll be visited by 3 ghosts.
Is that the hope and chance you spoke of, Jacob?
It is.
I think I'd rather not.
Without their visits, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first tomorrow, and the bell tolls 1.
Couldn't I have them all at once and just get it over with?
Expect the second on the next night, at the same hour. The third on the next night, and the last stroke of 12 has ceased to vibrate. Look to see me no more, and remember what has passed between us. Goodbye, Ebenezer, and be warned.
Show me no more. Take me home. Why do you delight in torturing me? It's gone.
Come in, and know me better. I'm the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me. You have noticed the likes of before?
Never. I don't think I have. I have not. Conduct me where you will, spirit.
Feast on this. Well, has held up your precious father then, and my mother Tiny Tim, and Martha as on last Christmas Day? Where's Martha, Mother?
Hooray!
Why, my dear, how late you are.
We had a great deal of work to finish up last night, Mother.
Well, never mind, so long as you are here. Sit down and get warm. Hi, Mother, hi, Father's coming.
Hello, dear.
Hello, my dear. How was work today?
It was busy. You know how Mr. Scrooge can be around Christmas time. Why, where's Martha?
She's not coming.
Not coming. Not coming on Christmas Day?
Merry Christmas, Father!
So how did Tiny Tim behave today?
As good as gold. Somehow he gets thoughtful. Sitting by himself so much, he thinks the strangest things you've ever heard. He told me, coming home from church today, that he hoped that people would remember upon Christmas Day who made lame beggars walk and blind men see. Come, children, let's pray. Bless us, O Lord,
And these thy gifts which we are about to receive from thy bounty through Christ our Lord. Amen.
To Mr. Scrooge, the founder of this feast.
The founder of the feast indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon.
My dear, the children, Christmas Day.
It should be Christmas Day, on which one drinks the health of such a stingy, hard, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge,
Scrooge. You know he is, Robert. Nobody knows it better than you. I'll drink for you and for the day's sake. Long life to him, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. He'll be very merry and very happy, I have no doubt.
A Merry Christmas to us all, my dears. God bless us.
Merry Christmas!
God blesses everyone.
Spirit, tell me, will Tiny Tim live?
I see a vacant seat by the fireplace and a crutch without an owner. If the future does not change, the child will die.
No, Spirit! Say he will be spared!
If you're a man in your heart, you would realize that it may be at the side of heaven that you are more worthless and less fit to be alive than this poor man's child. Now silence. Look here.
You will not believe what just happened.
I see your wife from your uncles.
He said that Christmas was a humbug, and he believed it too.
Not shameful, Fred.
What of that, my dear? His money is of no use to him. He doesn't make himself comfortable with it, and he hasn't the satisfaction of thinking that he's ever going to benefit us with any of it.
I'm sure he's very rich, Fred. At least that's what you always tell me. I'm sure he misses a very good dinner. Come, let us go visit with the guests.
Now it's time for a game of yes and no.
A game! Oh, 1 half-hour, Spirit, only one. Love it.
I'm thinking of an animal. A live animal. A disagreeable animal. A savage animal. An animal that growled and grunted sometimes, and lived in London, and walked about the streets, and wasn't embarrassed, and was never butchered by anyone, and was not a bear, or a cat, or a tiger, or a bull.
It was a rat.
I know what it is, Fred.
So do I.
I know what it is.
What is it?
It's Uncle Scrooge!
He has given us plenty of merit. For that, I am sure. So it would be ungrateful not to remember my uncle on this night. So I say, Uncle Scrooge.
Uncle Scrooge!
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to the old man.
It was a rat. Spirit, forgive me if I am unjust in what I ask, but I see something strange protruding from your skirt. Is it a foot or a claw? Oh. Are they yours?
They're all mankind, and they cling to me with hope. The boy is ignorance, and the girl is want. Beware of them both, but most of all beware of the boy, for on his face I see doom.
That will be. Is that so, Spirit? Spirit, I fear you more than I have any. But, as I know it is your purpose to do me good, and as I hope to become a better man because of it, I have prepared myself with a thankful heart. So please, lead on.
No, I don't know much about it. All that I know is that he's dead.
When did he die?
Last night, I believe. God knows.
What has he done with his money?
Nothing to his company, I suppose. All that I know is that he hasn't given it to me. It's likely to be a very cheap funeral. I don't know anyone who's going. Suppose we volunteer.
How are you?
How about you?
Well, old Scrooge has final day at last.
So I am told. Cold, isn't it?
Just right for Christmas time.
Yes, I suppose so. Good Lord.
Let the child be first, let the laundry be second, and let Mama take his man be third. What do you suppose the chance of all of us being here at the same time?
Hey, we could have met in a better place, and nobody's bones are older than his mind. Gentlemen, ladies, we're all made of the same cloth, like brothers and sisters, no one better than the other.
Every person has a right to take care of himself.
Oh, Joe, you know. That's true indeed. No mind such a tip.
Woman, don't stand stand there staring as if you were scared. We're not going to steal from your pockets.
Very well then, that's enough. Who's gonna miss these things? Not a dead man, I suppose.
Not big.
You can't take it with you, so they say. But why didn't you have someone to look after him when he was lying there gasping for his breath left all alone? I mean, who does that?
That's true indeed. It'd be judgment on him.
I wish it was a little heavier judgment, and it should have been. I'm sure of that. And now open the bundle, Joe. Speak loud and clear, and don't be afraid of what's inside. We knew pretty well we were helping ourselves when we got here. It's no sin. Open the bundle, Joe.
I always give too much to the ladies. It's a weakness of mine, and one that will ruin myself.
And now under the bundle, Joe.
Are these bed curtains?
Bed curtains.
You don't mean to say you took these down, rings and all, with him still lying there?
Yes, why not?
Ah, you were made to make your fortune at a very young age.
I certainly don't think twice before I can reach out and grab something I want, especially from a man like him, Joe. Be careful with those blankets.
His blankets?
Whose else is? Why does he keep warm at night?
I hope he didn't die of anything catching, eh?
This is the end of it, you see. He pried everyone away from him when he was still alive to profit us when he was dead.
Spirit, I see that this man's fate might be my own. Please, show me someone in this town whose emotions were stirred by this man's death. Oh, yes.
Is it bad or good?
It's bad.
Oh, we're ruined! Who will we pay our debt to now?
I don't know, but before that time, we shall have the money. It will be impossible to find someone as greedy as his successor. I'm sure we will have the money, but you'll see much better tonight, Caroline.
Show me some tenderness connected with the death, Spirit. What I just left now, I will never forget.
He took the child and put it in the midst of them.
Sight hurts my eyes. Thank you. No better now. I don't want to show these eyes to your father. It must be near his time.
It's past that time now. I think he's walked a little slow over the last few nights, Mother.
I have known him to walk I've known him to walk very fast with Tiny Tim on his shoulder.
So have I.
But he was very light, and your father loved him so that it was no trouble at all. And there's your father at the door. You went today, Robert?
Yes, my dear. I wish you could have gone. It would have been good for you to see how green a place it was. But you'll see it soon. I promised Tiny Tim that I would walk there every Sunday. My little child. I miss him so much. My little child.
Are you okay, my dear?
Yes, I'll be better. Oh, I met the nicest man at church today. He told me, I'm hardly sorry for you, Mr. Cratchit, and hardly sorry for your good wife. He told me, giving me his card, that this is where I live. Please, come see me. It really seemed as if he had known our Tiny Tim and felt with us.
I'm sure he's a good soul.
You can be sure of that, my dear. If you had seen or spoken to him, you would have known for sure. Mark what I say. We got Peter a better situation.
Hear that, Peter?
And Peter will be finding himself a lady and getting married.
Stop that, everyone.
There's plenty of time for that, my dear. But however and whenever we move on, we must not forget Tiny Tim.
Never.
And I know our family will remember how kind and patient he was. But we shall never forget him in doing so.
Never.
I'm very happy indeed.
I feel it is as though our parting hour, Spirit. I know it, but I do not know how. The court through which we walk has been my place of occupation for a period of time. I see the house. Let us go. Yes, you pointed this way. Why do you point this way? The house is yonder. Oh. Spirit, before I approach this stone, is it things that will be, or things that may be? my name? I'm dead. No. No, spirits, no! Why show me this if I am past all hope? Why? No, spirit, please! I will keep Christmas in my heart. The past, the present, and the future. The lessons will strive within me, please. Say I may sponge away this writing on the stone, please. Oh, Jacob Marley. Oh, poor Jacob. Heaven and Christmas time be praised. I say it on my knees, Jacob.